What up everyone? My name is Trey Baird and this is Gossiping Games. Today we're going to be playing Mega Man 3 for the NES. And today we're going to be discussing conspiracy theories and the idea that the government is out to get you. Hard Man. So many jokes I can make. They've been made before. Most particularly notable by Sean Baby. If you haven't seen his article on Mega Man, the classic article, Sean Baby invented being funny on the internet, you know. But yeah. Magnet Man beats Hard Man because, you know, just because. Hard Man is hard because he's made of steel. Ah, what kind of crap is that? I hate that. These conspiracy theorists, though, they crack me up. Some of the things that they believe in, you know, it's just completely ludicrous. And these are otherwise rational people who believe these things, but they just happen to believe some of these conspiracy theories. Now that's not to say that I believe every official story. I don't. You know, and are there some conspiracy theories that are most likely true? Absolutely. Take JFK for example. You know, something is being covered up in that. And the fact that there are still official sealed documents pertaining to the assassination, they want to make sure that these things stay sealed for as long as some people are alive. You know, what people? Well, you know, notable people. People that, you know, if we were to know their names, we would know who they were. Former presidents, perhaps? Who knows? And, you know, it could be some theory, it could be something that no one has even theorized yet, or that doesn't even have any popular theories involving it. It could be people that we wouldn't suspect. But something happened there. There's too much funny business there for the official story to be true. You know, 9/11? Sure. I mean, I'm not a truther by any stretch of the imagination, but I do think that some details have been kept from the public. I think that, you know, if some of these details were made public, the official story would probably make a lot more sense. Do I think it was the government that staged 9/11? No. I mean, I really doubt that was the case. Do I think that they're capable of doing something like that? I think they're capable of entertaining the idea, you know, and that's what's believable about these truthers. I can see these, you know, millionaire, white-collar, white-skin bureaucrats, these old people, you know, entertaining the idea of staging a big terrorist attack, you know, because it's good for business. I can see that. But them actually pulling it off, you know, I truly believe that the government is more afraid of us than we are of them. I mean, I really honestly believe that. Which, in a republic such as ours, a democracy, it's necessary for the government to be more afraid of the citizens than the citizens are of the government. And of course the government is going to do things. The government's going to spy on people. The government's going to kill people. That doesn't mean that they're in control. The sad truth is that no one's in control. Conspiracy theories are comforting to people. It's comforting for them to know that someone is in control And perhaps it comforts them to know that if they were to take that control away from the government, then they would be in control. It's like, to be the man, woo! You gotta beat the man. That line of thinking. Hard man beats... Hold on. Snake Man beats Gemini. Spark Man beats Snake Man. Oh yeah, Hard Man beats Top Man beats Shadow Man. Okay. This is how I know that I'm really tired. When I have to think about Mega Man 3 this hard. You know, I've met real conspiracy theorists. You know, people who honestly believe these things, and they're so damn sure of it. It's like, you know, people who believe government, you know, accounts of things, they aren't this sure about the government as the conspiracy theorists are against the government, if that makes sense. You know, they want so much for these theories to be true. They want so much for reptilians to be a thing. They want so much for chemtrails to be a thing. For the flat earth to be a thing. For 9/11 being caused by the US government to be a thing. They want these things badly. You know, Newport cigarettes are made by the government to poison and kill African Americans, you know, for example. And there's a million others. Justin Bieber is a lizard person. Miley Cyrus is a lizard person, and so is Barack Obama. Barack Obama. See, the trick with this part of the level is to get them to drop down on the platform in front of you and not on the one they are currently on. This level became so much easier when I figured this out. Because I actually used to struggle with this part. I'd get through it, but I'd also take a lot of damage. Like that. Ultimately, here's where I come down. If the government is in charge, if the Illuminati, you know, the Jews that control, you know, everything, all of the banks, the, you know, the left-leaning Hollywood, if any of these conspiracies are true, really, and we should be afraid of the government because martial law is right around the corner and FEMA has ordered 50,000 body bags. They're doing a really inefficient job of enslaving us. You know, if there was ever a time for martial law to be imposed against people's will, it would have been the Black Lives Matter movement and the Michael Brown thing. What I saw was the government afraid of the people. What I saw was Barack Obama on national TV looking absolutely helpless as he's watching these protests, these violent protests erupt on TV. Is this the government that I'm supposed to be afraid of? I mean, you know, as an individual, sure, anyone can be afraid of the government, but the idea that the government is going to enslave the population or whatever your conspiracy theory is, I just don't buy it. I'm sorry, I just don't. So maybe one day when martial law is imposed across the country and we're all in concentration camps by the lizard people, you can find me and tell me that I was wrong and that you told me so. But, you know, that's something for you to look forward to, because you can't prove a negative. I'll never have that moment where I can say that you were wrong. This delusional fantasy of your conspiracy theories cannot be proven wrong. Even if I was somehow able to prove these theories wrong, you guys would just come up with new ones. So, whatever.